Well, we have Nike and Kratos in the house right over here because it's all a part of June being Pet Preparedness Month. Of course, when evacuations need to happen, you need to have a plan for your pets in place as well. So, of course, joining us today is Tom, Doc, and friends with Noah's Animal Hospitals. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So good to see you
Thank
again.
you. Appreciate that.
I tell you what, I mentioned this morning or earlier that pets are really an essential part of our family. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, especially during times of an emergency.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. Think back to Hurricane Katrina, which was the mid-2000s, right?
Yeah.
And pets were not allowed in shelters. Pets, if you had to evacuate, authorities told you leave your pets, leave your animals at home. Completely different now, 15 years later.
Yeah, a lot of people, and they're like, no, that's not what I'm going to do.
Right.
So let's start with number one. What do we need to know? What should we do?
Okay, so we should have an evacuation bag ready to go. It doesn't need to be huge, but it should have essential things in it. And one of the most essential things is going to be something like vaccine records, okay? Because if you do find a shelter, if you do find a hotel, they're going to want to know, is your dog up to date on rabies vaccines, okay? Another thing, let's get pictures, okay? Everybody's got a smartphone, right?
Yeah.
Take a picture once a year. Just put it on the dog's birthday, on your birthday, whenever. Take a picture once a year so you can see how the dog's progressing in age. That gives you an automatic way to create a, hey, I'm lost.
Well, that could make
folder.
all the difference. Let's be honest. This Kratos guy, and he's gotten so big, so fat. Kratos, over here, baby, over here. And it could make all the difference, right? If you don't have that up-to-date picture, you're not going to know what to look for.
Exactly. And think about poor shelter employees. They get inundated with animals during emergencies and evacuations. They don't know necessarily that that dog's a lab mix. They may think it's a shepherd mix. They may think it's a chow mix. And so they're not going to recognize your pet without a picture.
Right. Which leads me to the next part of what you say. You say not all shelters will accept pets. So knowing that ahead of time could be very helpful.
Right. Now, with the advent of the Pets Evacuation and Transportation Safety Act right after Katrina, states have to allow for domestic animals in some sort of state-run shelter. But, a private group that sets up a shelter may not allow it. And think about it. If you've got multiple dogs, Nike's not always good with other dogs, okay? I don't take her a lot of places. And so if she's there and other people have their dogs there, it could cause a ruckus. And then, of course, the cleanup, okay?
Right.
And in your evacuation bag, have paper towels. Have the, the poop bags on a roll, okay? Connected to the leash so that you can clean up after your pet and be a good citizen of that rescue shelter.
Yeah. You also mentioned microchipping as well, because, you could have the best dog in the world, but for whatever reason, they could take off.
Well, maybe one of Renee's workers come over and accidentally leave the gate open, or maybe the kids leave the gate open and the dog runs out, okay? It happens. It's accidental. A microchip is the best permanent identification. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. The most important thing is get on the database, make sure your information is up to date and correct. Your phone number, your address, that'll get your pet back to you sooner.
Yeah. Tell me very quickly, Indianapolis, you say the very first city in the country to have connected the local first responders to the local animal care services.
Right. So there's lots of times when there's a house fire. And what do you worry about in a house fire? You're worried about yourself. What am I going to do? How am I going to rebuild? And yes, you're worried about your pets. But up until recently, again, the pets were left, or they were taken to the shelter. What we are doing, Noah's Animal Hospitals, Indy Cares with Indy Animal Care Services, and IFD, if there's an animal that suffers smoke inhalation or injury, even during a vehicle accident, they are taken to one of the Noah's emergency hospitals. Indy Cares pays for treatment up to a certain level, while the parents, the pet owners, get to a point where they can go, okay, I found a new place to live. I'm okay. I'm out of the hospital. I can take care of my pets now.
There you go. Okay, Tom, I got to wrap this up, but any other final thoughts before we let you go?
Luckily here in Indiana, we don't see a lot of earthquakes. We don't see hurricanes and floods that cause massive damage, but tornadoes and sometimes floods, or evacuating quickly like the poison gas cloud last week that was at Emerson. You need to be able to get your pet out quickly. So have the bag ready, make sure you've got food, water, you're good to go.
Just never know. Always be prepared. NoahsHospitals.com. Tom, Kratos, Nike, thank you so much.